All right, I'm here with Wally Holden, and he is a pest specialist at Terminex. And of course, Wally, this time of year, I was looking at the information you had sent. This time of year, we're looking for three particular pests in particular that enter homes or try to get in homes this time of year when the weather starts to cool off and get colder. Tell us a little bit about what people need to be aware of and what you folks offer them.
Okay, during this time of year, it's with the weather change and everything, it's very common for rodents to get into the house and everything. Mice from the field are trying to get in, so people need to make sure they keep the garage door closed during this time and all. Make sure that we have tight fits around pipes, air conditioner, vents, things of that nature. Any points of entry, mice can get in 1/4 of an inch, rodents can get in 1/2 inch, and then we also have spiders that'll move into the inside. The more ants that move into the house, other pests and all, it will cause the other spiders to come in to feed on those pests and all.
I got you.
But we also have the outdoor roaches moving in that come in from the oak trees, people that have a lot of mulch around the house and everything. It will cause the insects to move inward and everything. So the more they can seal up the outside and control that environment, if there's any plumbing leaks, those things all attract people.
Okay.
The insects to the house.
And that's your guys' specialty is going through someone's home, finding these points of entry, and what is it you do when you find a point of entry exactly?
Well, if it's, most of the time we seal it ourselves, or if it's something that's, requires a contractor work, we've got contractors that we recommend, or if they have their own contractor, we'll make recommendations of what needs to be done to exclude these pests and all. If they want to get more information, they can also look at our website, terminex.com, or call 1-800-TERMINEX to schedule an appointment for a free inspection.
All right, well, thanks, Wally. We'll talk with you more in the coming minutes. All right, I'm back with Wally Holden from Terminex, and Wally, we were talking about some of those three pests that are the ones specifically to look for this time of year. Now, I've noticed I have a little bit of brick on my home, and I've noticed recently as we pull later into the summer, into the early fall, and now into deeper into fall, that there's a lot of, sometimes in some areas, a lot of spider webs I see on the bricks themselves. Is that kind of a precursor or something to look for, that you maybe have spiders, at least on the outside, maybe trying to work in?
Right, and because of the insects around the outside, the spiders are feeding on them, so if we can get rid of the other insects, we can control the spiders. But one of the things that you need to understand is spiders like the brown recluse are not native to this area. They're in extreme North Georgia. That's the biggest one we get calls on, is the brown recluse. Then in the most common in South Georgia would be the brown widow and the black widow. Both of those are poisonous, but rarely is there any fatality. They do cause illness and all. Right. So they have the warning, red and the orange, just like we have red stop signs and orange warning signs to avoid children from picking them up and all. Just teach your children red and orange are warning signs and all. One of the things that we can do is our pest techs can come out and do a thorough treatment around the outside. But we want to make sure that if there's any points of entry around pipes, plumbing, cracks in the foundation, we want to seal those up.
Okay. So. And yeah, folks, we were also talking about roaches that make their way in a lot of times this time of year from trees and the like. What's something to look out for those? I know a lot of people say, well, if you got one, you've got a whole bunch, because they may have already laid their eggs or such, and something like that. What if somebody sees a few around, one or two here or there? Do they have a problem? Do they need to call you guys?
They need to call us and let us check it out and everything. Most of your large cockroaches are coming in because of the weather change and everything, but they live in the mulch. A lot of people keep a lot of mulch and vegetation around their house, and we love our landscaping in Georgia. We've got the environment for it. We love our landscaping, but our technicians know how to service that and take care of it so that you don't have a continuous problem. And if people allow leaves to build up around their house or in their gutters, they're inviting roaches to get into the house.
Okay. But would you suggest maybe pine straw as opposed to the wood type of mulch or anything like that?
Truthfully, they love both and everything. The pine straw actually, because it's a little more aerated and everything, we find quite a few of them nesting in it and all. So we have a lot of Americans in it, and then you have smoky browns coming in through the attics, and also people need to check their attic screening and make sure the screens are good on the gable vents.
Okay, so lots of stuff to do as we are in fall now,
yes,
and
sir.
Of course they can get a hold of you. How can they get a hold of you?
They can call 1-800-TERMINEX, or they can check our website out and schedule an appointment at terminex.com.
All right, little fall maintenance for you.